Boom!
Bam!
Bam! Is
Bam
right.
or boom?
Boom, bam.
Bam, bam, boom, boom.
Don't finish that.
Room, bam, bam, room,
Yeah,
boom, boom, room.
boom, 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 whatever.
Whatever you want to call it,
You know,
Squeeze. I'll let you call it whatever you want to call it.
Different season, you know.
Yes.
You know, there's 4 of them.
Yes. I feel like I just saw you recently.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
It feels like a few seconds
Like
ago.
a few seconds ago, yeah.
You know, throughout the whole, past few hours, I'm like, but anyway,
How
folks,
was your evening last night?
My evening was very interesting.
Yeah. Mine was very interesting too.
It was.
Yes. Yeah. So Squeeze and I kind of bumped into each other last night.
Yes.
Right? We ended up at unbeknownst to each other.
Yes, we ended up
at the same bar. There we are.
Yep.
There we are at the same bar. So he sat himself down at my table.
Yes, I did.
Right, and then he quickly picked himself up
And then
left.
I picked myself up and boom, and left.
That's correct.
For obvious reasons that we will not
discuss any
discuss
further. Yes.
or divulge into.
All right. I'm like kind of twisted here in my wires, but I think I'm okay now.
Well, listen.
but Squeeze, you had
At least it's the physical
one second.
wires on the outside,
but
not the inside.
But you had, which I videotaped.
Right.
Okay, your classic line. Nobody. Let's see.
But it's true.
Right. Nobody listens to Squeeze. This was great. We have to show this though. Just that nobody listens to Squeeze.
Nobody, because
it was so funny last night. You made me laugh. Let's see if we have it.
No, but what's next is that this is potatoes, eggplant, things that I
I look good there, man.
Is anyone listening to you, Squeeze?
Nobody listens to Squeeze. Anyway, that was our evening last night.
That was our night last
A
night.
little bit of an interesting meeting we had last night, and it was.
And by the way, after you left last night, something happened. The Democrats swept to victory in Virginia, in the New York City mayoral race. Bill de Blasio is our mayor again. In Virginia, Ralph Northam won a resounding win in Virginia to be governor, Democratic governor of the great state of Virginia. And Phil Murray won 55% of the vote in New Jersey, also a Democrat, and one of the, actually a transgender candidate, Squeeze, won the first time a transgender candidate won an election. Danica Rome, I guess he was Dan at some point, but now Danica. Unseated incumbent delegate Bob Marshall, who had been elected 13 times, also a Democrat. Joe Biden tweeted, Squeeze, that a resounding defeat tonight for President Trump. Voters around the country rejected the ugly politics we have seen this past year. And in sign to come about our environment, Syria is able to sign the Paris Climate Agreement, leaving the United States as the only country in the entire world who has not, even Syria can sign the Paris Climate Agreement. And you know what's very funny is I read the other day, so the United States is the only country in the world that is not abiding by the Paris Climate Agreement to limit gas house emissions. The United States is the only one who is now not doing it. And Trump has actually pledged to withdraw from this agreement, which Obama signed by the year 2020. And the United States is the second biggest emitter of greenhouse, whatever it is, gases, whatever it is that goes up into the environment and causes a very warm winter, and the polar ice caps to melt, which we're having right now. And so that's kind of embarrassing that Syria can sign it and the United States can't.
Very.
Right. And you know, it's also very embarrassing, Squeeze, as I read that even the scientists in the U.S. government that Trump has put into place issued a report about a week ago saying that, in fact, it is the United States of America and China and some of the other big polluters that are causing global warming. So how does Trump say, I don't believe it, when his own scientist that he appointed himself says it's happening? You can't, Squeeze.
He's nuts.
You know, when you have to stand up, I put this on my Facebook page, there's a problem in America when you got to stand up and now protest in favor of science. Okay,
Yeah.
we're now protesting in favor of science, that people just don't believe science.
It's unbelievable.
Unbelievable. What else is happening?
Well,
You have anything there, or you want me to continue?
you can continue, but just let me give out the number. Once again, folks, we're here. This is the Brad and Squeeze Show. We're going to be answering immigration questions. The number happens to be 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. 1-800-529-5465. Call us now with your immigration questions here on 93.5 WVIP FM or via Facebook at David Squeezaniki, Brad H. Bernstein, Spar, law offices of Spar and Bernstein, ladies and gentlemen. So make the call right now. So what else is going on?
In immigration news, Donald Trump, he first eliminated Haiti temporary protected status. He is now today going to eliminate Nicaraguan temporary protected status. He says that as of this Monday, he's going to end the TPS program for Nicaragua, which was the same TPS program that he ended for Haiti. And according to the Secretary of the Homeland Security, they determined that it is completely safe to go back to Nicaragua now. So after people have lived here for 20 years with work permission, built a family, built homes, built businesses, have been loyal employees to U.S. companies, have paid their taxes for literally over 20 years, Trump says, all right, it's safe to go home. See ya.
Not nice.
It's unclear what they're going to do, and that affects, by the way, 86,000 Honduran immigrants. And there is other, when the TPS came about for all of Central America, back in the early 1990s and late 80s, actually, it's been around for forever. It was also for El Salvador as well, and that is 212,000 people are protected from El Salvador here. He has not said what he's going to do about El Salvador yet. But Nicaragua, if you're Nicaraguan, sorry, Donald says go home. After you've been here for 20 years.
5,000 Nicaraguans.
Yes. And
not cool.
not cool. What else is happening here?
I'm quite sure whatever happened last night would have been more fun. But
Yes. The indigenous map.
Yeah.
Where's the indigenous map? I'm told the indigenous. Jill tells me to talk about the indigenous map. Let me find that card while we wait.
Yeah.
While we wait.
Well, let me give out a number.
Here's the indigenous map. You want to give out the number?
1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. Once again, give us a call, and we will get your immigration questions answered. Got a reminder that we have a social media check-in segment that's coming up later on.
From our birthday girl.
From our birthday girl.
Yes, it is Kim's birthday today.
Yep.
Social media guru's birthday. All right, let's go. I don't like the indigenous map. There's somebody who made a map with the indigenous tribes of America before Europeans came here. That's the map, and it's 150 tribes and descendants who are now believed to be extinct because of the Europeans.
A lot of, well...
Do you know yet last night I was trying to discuss with the table of people that I was with something called manifest destiny. Nobody seemed to understand it. Do you know what manifest destiny is?
Pray tell.
Do you know what that is? Because it's about the indigenous.
Tell us more.
Yeah, it's in American history, the concept of why do Americans feel so much far superior than other people, because it's historically, it's been ingrained for 200-300 years, this concept of manifest destiny, that Americans are better. It's our destiny to kind of go from east to west, from New York to California and around the world. And, it's a whole political concept.
Really?
I was trying to have a discussion about it.
And how and who came up with this?
Oh, this is back from the 1800s. I don't remember history that well. But anyway, let's go to our immigration calls.
Let's go to immigration calls. The number is 1-800-529-5465. 1-800-529-5465. Do we have, or how many open lines we have?
We have 6 more open lines. We have 4 people on hold.
All right, so 1-800-529-5465. But let's go to some immigration questions right now.
Tracy.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm calling to tell you guys thank you very much. Jacqueline came to represent us on Monday, me and my husband, and we aced it. And I'm just bigging up Jacqueline. She's a good person. And Jenny and my Yola. Oh, I love the birds. Thank you very much. Me and my husband came out victorious. Thank you, Brad. Thank you, Squeeze.
welcome.
Bless.
Keep it up. We can do this all day. I like hearing compliments.
Yeah.
Thank you, and congratulations, Tracy.
Thank you. Bless up.
Wonderful. So you got through. You have your green card now. Obviously, Tracy is one of our happy clients that just got through, and she's calling to laud us. Squeeze Lord, L-A-U-D, not Lord, L-O-R-D.
Yeah, I got you.
I have to make sure because of my New York accent. And when are you going home, Tracy? When are you going home to see your family?
It's my husband.
Oh, your husband. I'm sorry. When is your husband going home, Tracy?
We have no idea yet, but I'm just calling to tell the girls. Bless
Oh,
them.
congratulations.
Thank you guys so
Congratulations. Congratulations to you. And thank you for calling. And
No
congratulations
problem.
to your
Have a blessed
husband.
one.
Thank you.
All right.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay.
You see, I don't, everyone says they have to come see Brad. Okay, but here, Tracy and her husband.
Yeah, but no, we say it all the time.
Okay, Tracy and her husband came. They saw Jackie, and they saw Jenny, and they saw Myola, and they saw, I'm sure, some of the other attorneys here. Did a wonderful job, and he has his green card.
But what I need to understand is that you're the head of the firm anyway.
I am.
Yeah. So, people, once again, book your appointments. I always say it. Book your appointments with the law offices of Spar and Bernstein. The number is right there on the screen, but for those of you on the radio, 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. Let's go to another call.
Dino in Florida.
Hey, morning.
Morning, how are you?
Morning, Squeeze.
Hey, morning, man.
Cool now. Squeeze, before I go to Brad, which school you used to go while you're in Jamaica?
Dunnan.
Dunnoon?
Yeah.
Dunnan.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, you know Squeeze from school?
No, I thought it looked like a KC man,
No. Everybody can say that,
I
but
thought you were going to say Squeeze looks like the dude who stole my lunch money. He's just making sure you weren't the dude who stole the lunch money.
No. I didn't steal anybody's lunch money. Never that.
All right, Dino, what's your question?
Brad, I had a question that came in at the close of one of your shows last week. Because when I said red flag, I used the term red flag for me when I...
Right. Actually, I remember that because we were like, oh, a red flag, versus a yellow flag.
Red flag.
Right. Okay, so what's the question?
Is that each time, whenever I travel, I get stopped and detained for a few minutes, maybe close to an hour.
Right.
And I want to know
what to do.
Is there a way I can beat that? I can eliminate that?
Yes, you can. What are they stopping you for? Let's start with that. Are you free to talk about that? Or
Usually, when I get to the immigration point, after they do the eyes, the finger stuff,
right?
Then I'm then told, okay, hold on. A white light comes on, and then I get led to a room, and I'm there waiting until my name is called.
Mm-hmm. And what are they asking you? I mean, Squeeze calls it the bad boy room. You're not a bad boy, or it's called secondary to us lawyers here. Secondary inspection. Okay. What are they asking you in the secondary inspection?
Usually, no question really. They call my name, I go up, and they just ask me what happened in '91. And I tell them that I came up, and they said it wasn't me, whatever.
Right.
With that, they just say, okay, this is something that's going to stay there until I become a citizen.
Right.
So I always have this problem when I travel. Mm-hmm. But I want to travel in November.
Okay.
But because of all these different laws and this Trumponomics, it's kind of scary.
All right, so this is the deal. All right, you're calling it the red flag, okay, but it's called the lookout system. There is a computer system, a lookout system, by the Department of Homeland Security, and there's nothing they can do at the airport to take you out of that lookout system. So every time you go through, you are getting the red flag and being pulled into secondary, and then when they realize that whatever they're questioning you about doesn't really apply to you, or doesn't apply to you whether entering or not entering the United States, they let you through, except you have to go through this process, and obviously it's embarrassing, and then it's time consuming and everything else. So what we do as attorneys is you have to actually, there's an address in Washington, D.C., which I forgot off the top of my head, but you actually write Washington, D.C., and you explain the situation to them, and you ask them to take you out of the lookout system. I don't know whether, you're traveling in 3 weeks. It's not going to happen in 3 weeks. So the same thing's going to happen to you when you travel in November. But hopefully, if we do this for you now, your next trip, whether it's January, February, March, hopefully we'll get a response from Washington and they will say, you know what, it's a waste of time to pull you out. We got bigger fish to fry. And obviously, you're not a fish that needs to be fried at all. So therefore, they'll take you out of the lookout system, and then hopefully you won't have that problem in the future. But you have to do it by a correspondence to Washington, D.C., not at the airport.
Okay.
All right, but we can help you with that if you want.
Right. Well, that's exactly the route I want.
All right. So hold on one second.
All right. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Brad and Squeeze Show. What's in your cup?
Diet Pepsi, extra caffeinated.
You want to know what's in my cup?
0. Okay. Do you want to know why your cup has nothing in it?
Why?
Because you said earlier your cup runneth over, so therefore we decided not to put anything. We didn't want it to run over.
Really run it over?
I don't know why it's not there. The only person I can blame is Patrice. Blame her. John.
John.
Hello.
How are you?
How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Good. What's up?
Good.
All right. Well, a quick question I'd like to ask. All right. I have a girlfriend. She's a green card holder. She's eligible to apply for a citizenship. However, we were discussing, and she would like me to move into New York with her. What's the best procedure to do that? Can she file for me under a green card, or I must wait until she have her citizenship?
Well, if she's filing for her citizenship, I would move to New York. I would get married, but I would wait for her to be a citizen and then file an adjustment. But certainly, the longer you are living together, and the longer you are married, the easier your interview will be. Now, when people say, when should I file? You should file the day after you're married. But in this particular case, since she's already in the process or will shortly be in the process of becoming a citizen, I would move to New York, go live with her, go get married, be husband and wife, and when she becomes a citizen in about 9 months, she'll put in an adjustment for you.
So, it's a question. How long would it take if she files for me under a green card, or is that possible?
It is possible. It'll take about 1.5 years, and then you have to do a provisional waiver and then go home and come back. So you're going to really probably, as long as there's nothing holding her back from becoming a citizen, probably the best bet is just wait on her citizenship. If you think she's not going to become a citizen or she has a problem becoming a citizen, then go file immediately, because if she never becomes a citizen, you're never getting a green card.
Right.
So, question. I heard you said something like go home and come back. What does that mean?
That means you go home. You go home with a provisional waiver. If you've overstayed your time here, you have a bar to re-entry in the United States. It's a 10-year bar. Now, if you go with a provisional waiver, which you file before you get on an airplane, and you go and come back, then it's not a problem. All right, but it's still going to be. You file an I-130. You wait about 2 years, and then you do your provisional waiver. Hopefully your provisional waiver is approved. You go home and come back. It's going to be a lot quicker. 1 second. It's going to be a lot quicker, a lot easier, a lot faster, and a lot less stressful for you just to do what I told you in the beginning, which is get married, go live with your wife, let her become a citizen, and adjust your status here.
Okay.
All right.
Another question. Mr. David.
Yes, sir.
Squeeze.
Yes, sir.
He wants to know what school you went to, Squeeze.
No, that's not what he was.
No.
What?
I know Squeeze. I'm from Constance Spring. You know the voice.
You're from Constant Spring? Oh,
police station.
Oh, police station. All right, no problem.
Okay, so he's a police officer in Jamaica.
Yeah, I know all the Constant Spring police.
You know all the police in Jamaica.
Well, at least on Constant Spring Road.
How many times have you had to pull?
These guys take care of me.
Well, he takes good care of you.
These guys take care of me.
All right, very good, very good. I'm glad.
So all is well, man. So you're here now?
I'm here, but yes, I'm here. So I want to talk to you. So that's why I'm calling. I don't know where to get through to you. I lost your number.
All right, no problem. Well,
hold on one second. We'll take your number off the air, and Squeeze will get back to you.
Right.
All right.
My number is all over social media anyway.
Yeah. So give it to him.
Yeah. You can go to Instagram or whatever and check me out. All right. So 1-800-529-5465. It's a Brad and Squeeze show. It's a great show so far.
By the way,
we're answering questions.
I want you to know.
Yeah.
I don't want Patrice to feel bad. I was only joking around with Patrice. It's not really
we're only
fault.
joking around.
Okay, I don't want her to feel bad.
If you saw last night's meeting, you would understand.
Yes.
You know, we're
just joking.
Just joking.
It's all a joke.
It's all a joke.
Until it's not a joke.
Everything is funny when you're making money.
That's right. Shanika.
Shanika, what's up?
Hey, hello, good morning.
How are you?
I'm not bad. I have a quick question.
Yeah.
Of last year, I think around July, I filed an I-360. And about 6 months ago, they sent me a notice of action. But it's been over 6 months now. Do you know, or how long would it take for me to get an approval from them?
You're filing an I-360. Could be for a lot of different things. Is it a Violence Against Women's Act application?
Correct.
And was the man that, or your spouse, maybe it's a woman because it could be whoever your spouse was he or she a U.S. citizen?
Yes.
Okay. Have you filed an adjustment application?
Yeah, I think the lawyer did.
Did you get a work permit?
No.
Okay, then you did not file.
I don't get no work.
Then you did not file an adjustment application. If you're filing a Violence Against Women's Act claim against a spouse, and that spouse was a U.S. citizen, you should be filing in conjunction with your I-360 your adjustment application so you can get your work permit. Otherwise, you're going to wait over a year, 15, 18 months for a decision. All right, so you should be if you didn't get the work permit and it's been 6 months, your lawyer didn't file an adjustment and should have. Okay, hold on one second.
So should I go back?
Well, you can do one of two things. You can go back to him and tell him that Brad says you should file an adjustment application so you can get a work permit, or and you can say, and I'll do his job for him and tell him what to do, or come see me. Those are your choices. Okay, but that's what you need to do.
Oh.
Okay, hold on one second.
All right. Once again, folks, this is the Brad and Squeeze Show. Do remember to check us out each and every single weekday, live at 9 and live at noontime.
Correct. And by the way, we're going to go to our birthday girl Squeeze in about 5 minutes.
Kim Moore.
So if you are too shy, like Squeeze is, sometimes.
Kim would have been more fun last night to hang out with.
She would have been, yes.
Your night didn't end up great.
No.
Mine didn't end up great either.
No.
Yeah.
But
you didn't feel neglected though, did you?
No.
Oh, okay.
But it was fun seeing you, nevertheless. And I love you when you get very emotional that nobody's listening to you. I had to film it.
Nobody listens to me.
So
and believe me, in more ways than one, no one listened to me last night.
Yeah. So in about 5 minutes, we're going to get to our social media check-in, our rapid fire. Leave all your questions on our Facebook page at Law Offices of Spar Bernstein.
Please.
On David Squeeze Anarchy. Jamrock Magazine, USA Credit Repair.
Link Up Radio.
Yep. Brad H. Bernstein, and our new Brad and Squeeze Facebook page.
Oh, it's officially.
I think it's up. We don't have anybody looking at it yet.
Yeah, Brad and Squeeze Facebook page. Yeah.
I think what we'll do is to get people to go to the Brad and Squeeze Facebook page.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll read off those questions first. That's mean, but effective. Mean, but effective. All right.
Okay.
Let's go to Anne-Marie.
Anne-Marie, how are you?
I am good. How are you guys?
Good.
We're doing great.
All right. I have a question now. I have been coming to this country since 1980, and I came here finally in 2001, July, my son and I, and because of September 11th, I was scared to travel back, so I stayed here. It's now 16 years. I don't want to get married to anybody because I was in a relationship, not only one, it didn't work out. So my church wants to help me. I came on a visitor's visa, and September 11 happened, and I overstayed my visa. So my church wants to help me, and they want to know what they can do.
I don't know. Well, you know, two things. One, you have to be a full-time religious worker for the church. All right, that's number one. It's not that you're a dedicated member of the church. It's not that, you know what, on my off days, in the evenings, on the weekends, I spend a lot of time in church. That's called dedicated member of a church. There's no such thing as sponsoring dedicated member of the church. What there is a bona fide religious worker where you're calling your entire life, what you devote your entire life to being a religious worker for the church, and you have to be able to demonstrate that that is a traditional religious function that you're doing. Okay, so you can't be, I dedicate my life to the church, and what do? I'm the janitor. That's not a traditional religious function. Right. And you have to show that you have experience, or you went to a theological seminary or something to learn the quote, you know, ins and outs of your religion. So we would need to spend a lot of time with you to figure out if this qualifies you or not. But just being a dedicated member doesn't. But hold on one second. Really, her question is how do I get a green card?
That's pretty much.
All right, but I wanted to explain the religious worker application. So
hold on. Let's see if we can find some options for you, all right? Hold on one second. Thank you for calling the Brad and Squeeze Show.
1 second here.
1-800-529-5465. I must remind you that, of course, you know, this is all created by the law offices of Spawn Bernstein and the Link Up Media Group. At the law offices of Spawn Bernstein, it's a full-service law firm, so there's a criminal defense department, personal injury department, family law, and tax law, and obviously immigration, which we're doing right now by answering your questions. Are we going to, Kim, are we going
let's go to Garnett in Poughkeepsie, New York.
Let's go to
Because I love Poughkeepsie, New York.
Yeah.
I just like saying it.
Poughkeepsie.
Poughkeepsie, New York.
Poughkeepsie.
How are you, Garnett?
Good morning, Squeeze and Brad.
Good morning.
Good morning, Garnett.
From Poughkeepsie.
What's going on?
Let's do a rapid thing now. I got my green card. My wife filed adjustment for me, and I got my green card.
Great.
But on my green card, I see there says signature a waiver. What that means?
Just means that they don't have your signature on file to put on your green card. No big deal.
Okay, so how quick can I travel back to Jamaica?
You have a green card?
Yes.
Travel today. Enjoy your trip. I think JetBlue.
Good to go.
What's Squeeze knows all the airline times.
There's a flight tonight at 2 a.m.
2 a.m. There's a flight tonight. Enjoy your trip.
Caribbean Airlines.
Caribbean Airlines. There you go.
Quickly.
Yes.
She also filed adjustment for my son she filed for him, and they approve it. How long will that take, please?
If your son is here to file an adjustment, about 9 months.
No, he's not here. He's in Jamaica.
Oh, so then he's not filing an adjustment. You're only filing an adjustment when you're here in the United States. She's filed an I-130 visa petition for him. That takes about...
It's approved.
That's approved. So now it should be transferred to the National Visa Center in about another 6 months from the time it gets transferred. If you do everything properly, he'll be here.
Okay, then.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Now, Squeeze, are we ready?
Whose bright idea was it for us to be sitting at a desk?
The guy who designed this.
I hate sitting.
Yeah, I know. Once you win the lottery, we'll redesign the studio.
Stand. I want to move around,
once you win the lottery, we'll redesign the studio again.
Yeah, all depends on how much the lottery is.
Yes, exactly.
You know, it could be.
He's like, I got my $5 card here, right? Yeah. All right, so let's go to social media check-in. Our birthday girl, Squeeze, is going to sing happy birthday to Kim.
Oh. Okay.
Squeeze, you're going to sing happy birthday to her?
Nice necklace.
I'm ready.
She's ready.
Nice necklace.
Thank you.
Oh, we cannot sing
so
happy
ready.
birthday. We're not allowed to sing happy birthday. Yeah. It's copyrighted.
Can you hum it?
No. Happy. That's it. All right, so
and I say birthday. You say two. We go back and forth.
Is this copyrighted? Are you one? Are you two? No, that's
you
not.
You can sing whatever song you want.
I don't know if you can or not.
You can.
Zuckerberg has all these strange rules.
No. It's only exactly what they actually have in the system that's copyrighted.
All right.
But if you get up and sing it, you okay?
Well, I can't get up and sing. Because
why not?
We designed the studio that we can't get up and sing.
Well, why don't you sit and sing?
Well, happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
I think, and by the way, today on Kim's birthday, do you know when she was born on National Cappuccino Day? Do you know she shares her birthday with National Cappuccino Day?
Really?
Yes, and I believe we have a very special treat for her. before she reads off our rapid fire questions.
Oh.
I believe that we have a cappuccino for her because she shares. This is her birthday gift, a free cappuccino from the Brad and Squeeze Show, and a cupcake from the local bakery downstairs.
There you go.
Happy birthday from the Brad, and it's Nutella, her favorite. Happy birthday. And that's basically all we had in the budget for your birthday. So, but happy birthday, nevertheless.
The budget for my birthday.
Yeah.
And it wasn't. Was it delivered by some policeman hunk?
No, it was delivered by the beautiful Tiffany.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Squeeze wanted to give you a stripogram by a policeman hunk, but I said I don't think it's appropriate.
That's totally fine, just off the air. I'd prefer it off the air, but I will not say no.
All right, so let's go to rapid fire questions. People want to hear rapid fire.
You can enjoy your cappuccino in a few.
Okay.
All right.
Absolutely.
Happy birthday, Kim. Let's do this.
Thank you. Sam would like to know on Facebook, I'm from Honduras and my TPS work permit will be expiring soon. Can I buy a house?
Yes, you can. You can buy a house as long as you got a social security number.
Great. Lyneth would like to know, my friend came to the U.S. in 2000 on a visa and didn't go back to Jamaica. She got married and divorced. The marriage was a nightmare, but now she's getting married next year. But because of this new president, she's really scared and keeps a low profile, and she doesn't want to be deported.
Well,
how can you help her, and what does she need to do?
Well, even though there's a new president, there's still old immigration laws that say that if you're married in a bona fide marriage to a U.S. citizen and you can prove it, you're allowed to adjust your status here and get your green card. So you can come to us, and we will help you as long as marriage number one was a legit marriage, and it sounds like it was just a disaster.
Right.
And marriage number two is a legit marriage. You're good to go. Don't be scared. It's scarier to live out of status than it is to properly file an application for your green card. So if I had to choose between living out of status and being scared of Donald Trump living out of status, or being scared of Donald Trump and filing a bona fide application for my green card, I would say it's scarier to be out of status and do nothing.
Gotcha. No, go.
You got them, please?
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Jean on Facebook would like to know, can a 2-year green card holder file for her son who's over 21? And if so, which papers should she file?
Yes, I-130 visa petition.
Okay. Michelangelo would like to know, when you file for your adjustment of status, how long do you have to send in your medical?
You should send it with your application, because if you don't send it in with your application, your adjustment's not pending. It's not going anywhere. You're not getting your work permit. You're getting zero. Zip. Nada. Got to put it in together.
Zippo.
Okay. Crawford on Facebook would like to know, Crawford. Not like who is the Cindy Crawford? I don't think it's
not
Cindy
Crawford. Right.
I don't think so.
Right. Everybody changes their name on this show. We have a lot of celebrities. A lot of celebrities on our show calling in with immigration questions. Yes, go ahead.
They only change their names a little. Crawford would like to know, I'm about to pay $300 for the visa application, and I've already paid the $120 fee for the affidavit of support. What's next?
After you do that, you're going to do your biographic data, submit your affidavit of support if you haven't done so already, submit all the other required documentation, then everything gets shipped to whatever country you are living in for a visa appointment.
Don't Give Up would like to know, how do you go about applying for refugee status?
Refugee status, you apply abroad at a U.S. embassy. You don't do it here in the United States. If you're here in the United States, you're applying for asylum.
I was about to say.
So it depends where you are.
I have an insane story from Sophia with a question.
This is insane.
It's insane. Are you like? I need you guys to buckle down.
Insane in the membrane. Okay, can you?
I've been buckled down since last night. That's all I gotta say.
And since he's been buckled down, nobody's been listening to Squeeze.
That whole episode last night, if it was just videotaped, that would have been a perfect sitcom.
Yeah.
That should have been the show.
Right.
Oh,
Squeeze, but the end of the night goes, I'm the a-hole?
Yeah, exactly.
That was the last words I heard from Squeeze. He goes, I'm the a-hole? All right.
And he was never heard from again.
I even asked Brad if I could become a bigger one, and he's like, no. I'm like, okay.
All right, I just said everybody relax. All remain calm. All right, let's hear an insane story right now.
Okay, so a friend of mine got married and was in the process of putting in his papers when he found his wife with another man. And he and the other guy ran him down and stabbed him up a few times.
Wow. So which man, wait a second.
Yeah,
the man getting the green card found his wife in bed with another man, said, surprise, look what I found, and then the guy ran him down and stabbed him.
The guy who was getting a green card ran down the guy that was with
the guy who was having sex with his wife ran down after the husband walked in, ran down the husband, and first he had sex with the wife and then he stabbed the guy. It was like a double whammy for the guy.
No, I think it's the opposite.
Oh, it's
I think
the opposite.
The guy who caught his wife cheating.
Stabbed the guy. I see. Okay. All right. So now he's got a problem. Okay. So then what happened?
So he was placed on probation, and then after that, he got arrested and then spent a few months going back and forth with the courts on that same issue.
Right.
He tried filing for abandonment, but he spent almost a year in prison where he began to get frustrated, for which he asked the court to give him a deportation by choice.
Yes.
What can be done for him now?
Well, unfortunately for him, he may have been found guilty of some serious assault or maybe even an attempted murder if he's stabbing the guy to death. And quite frankly, catching your wife cheating on you is a very bad thing. Okay. However, the solution to catching your wife cheating on you is not stab the guy.
It's walk it off.
Walk it off, all right?
Walk it off.
Right, America doesn't allow people to stab other people when they're caught in bed with their wife.
Walk it off.
Okay, so unfortunately for him, he obviously overreacted a bit. And he is an aggravated felon, and he deported, and I'm not sure what, if anything, we would be able to do to help him at this point.
Okay.
Walk it off.
Walk it off in the future.
Get some air. Yeah.
Right.
Bino on Facebook would like to know, I'm about to fill out an I-864 application, but the expiration date on the application is July 31st of 2017. Can this form still be used?
As long as, no. It's because it's July 21st, 2017. You have an old version of the form. Go to uscis.gov and download the newest version. They will reject it.
1-800-LOLIG. Got to slip that number in there.
Thank you.
Can we keep it going, or do you guys want to save some?
We'll save some for later in the. We'll have one more, and then we're going to come back to you at about 10 minutes before the show ends.
Yep.
And we'll go through the rest of them.
Well, I'm going to be a little bit biased because there's a person named Kim who asked a question, and she's next on my list. Kim would like to know, can a 2-year green card holder file for her mom?
No. Kim, you have to be a citizen, Kim, to file for mom. All right.
1-800-529-5465.
Happy birthday. We're going to be back in about 20
birthday,
minutes
Kim. And to everybody out there, remember to walk it off.
Walk it off.
All right? No, we don't want you getting in trouble with the law.
No.
Although we've got a good criminal defense department here at Smart Bernstein, I say walk it off.
It's like, we are guilty of this too sometimes, Squeeze. If somebody hurts you, you go back and you yell at them or scream at them. That, one bad doesn't mean that you can do one up that.
That is true.
One up it.
That is
so
true.
Here, the wife did a bad, and now he upped it by trying to kill somebody. I think that's more than upping it.
Man.
Walk it off, as you say.
Walk it off. I'm telling you.
All right, let's go to Tashar in Pennsylvania. Tashar,
how you doing?
Hi, how are you, show?
How are you?
We're good.
I'm good. We love your show.
Thank you. Where are you from, Tashar?
I'm from, I'm born in India, but I'm now from Allentown, Pennsylvania.
Okay, great.
I came United States on tourist visa. And apply asylum, but 3 years ago, nobody responds in asylum.
You applied for asylum, and what happened 3 years ago? Or you applied 3 years ago and you haven't heard anything? What's going on?
No, nothing came something hearing like that.
I'm not exactly sure what you're asking. You applied for asylum. Did you get an asylum appointment? Did you get an interview for your asylum case?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like 3 years ago. Is no interview coming.
Oh, no interview has come yet. It's been 3 years. You have a work permit, I assume, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have work permit.
Yeah. They are substantially backed up on asylum cases. If you file for asylum and a little less than 6 months goes by, you can apply for your work permit.
Right.
But so he has that. He would like to get an interview, tell his story, so he can move on with his life. The best thing I can suggest to you is hold on and have a consultation with us. Let's review your asylum claim, and then let's see what we can do to assist you. Okay.
Let's look into it anyway.
All right. Hold on 1 second.
Hold on.
All right.
Once again, folks, the Walk It Off show. All right? Yes. That's exactly it started from last night. Walk it off.
Walk it off.
All right?
And by the way, we have some walk-off music here. It starts like this. That's the walk-off music. All right? Right? Just so how you walk it off, right? Like that, right? Right?
That.
Da, da, da. I like that. Kind of like sticks in my head, that music, right?
Yep.
That's the Walk It Off song. Just walk it off, right? All right.
Walk it off, man. Walk it off, ladies and gentlemen. Believe me, if you walk it off, you'll stay out of trouble.
All right, 1-800-529-5465. This is our USA Credit Repair moment, Squeeze.
It is?
It is.
Okay.
It is. Do you want to talk about
USA?
Who should
do the USA Credit
You
Repair
should.
segment?
You should.
I should?
Yes. I need to rest my voice.
Really?
For the rapid fire coming up in 5 minutes.
Okay. How can I do this? I'm going to make it very simple.
Very simple. Because you've given no thought to this ahead of time.
Absolutely not. I still have walking off thoughts in my head from last night. All right? This is the simplest question I'm going to ask in respect to citizenship. All right? And everyone should be able to get this. Every single person out there with bad credit, meaning that you're under 700, you may have had some late payments, you may have been turned down recently. If you can answer this question, Simoy Cole and Jared Marcus is going to work on your credit absolutely free for 30 days.
And by the way, we have a lot of new listeners and viewers watching every day. Maybe they don't know that USA Credit Repair is our proud sponsor here at the Brad and Squeeze Show.
Thanks for introducing.
Maybe they don't know that if your score is less than 700, they can guarantee that they will raise your credit within 90 days or money back.
Right.
Maybe people don't know that if your credit's less than 700, you stink in the eyes of companies and other people as well. We've talked about even situations where I have been on a date with a woman and her first question to me was, what's your credit score? Because she said if my credit score was below 700, she didn't want to date me. True, swear, and you even know who the person was, right?
I do know.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes. So it is a true statement. People are very concerned about their credit. People are very concerned about their credit score. Companies are very concerned about your credit score.
Absolutely.
So USA Credit Repair is our proud sponsor here.
Very much so.
At the Brad and Squeeze Show. And what they do is they raise your credit within 90 days of money back. And what they also do is they have given us permission, Squeeze.
Yes, permission.
Permission to run a special contest for only people of the Brad and Squeeze Show.
Absolutely.
We do this every day. If you know the answer to a citizenship question, see how we tie in immigration? And you see how the brilliant USA Credit Repair people, brilliant USA Credit Repair people tie in immigration. If you know the answer to a citizenship question that Squeeze is going to ask, and you call USA Credit Repair within the next, give them 30 minutes, at 1-800-872-7177. That's 1-800-872-7177. If you know the answer to this question, they will do your credit repair, not only give you the money back guarantee for 90 days, but the first 30 days is free.
This is the easiest question in my opinion. Okay. All right?
What is the country?
No. Easier than that, Brad.
I was going to say, what is the country that Donald Trump's president of?
And if you...
that was the easiest question I could come up with.
And if you fail this question...
Yeah, you deserve bad credit.
Yeah, you deserve bad credit. What are the colors of the American flag?
I think my question was easier.
You think so?
I think my question.
What are the colors of the American flag?
I think we will give you two questions. You only have to answer one of the two.
Yeah, you give one, I give one.
So Squeeze's question is, what is the colors of the American flag?
Right.
My question is what country is Donald Trump president of?
You have the correct answer?
And what
Yeah.
and
We're just laughing at something our producer
both
said.
answers are behind us in the USA Credit logo, by the way. Jill just said in my ear, which is very funny. And what I'd like everyone to do, okay, if call 1-800-872-7177. Also leave it our Facebook page on Brad Bernstein, David Squeezadicki, what you believe the answer is, okay? And then also tell us, either which one was a dumber question or which one was the easier question. I'll let you decide which way you want to go on it. All right, so leave those comments in our Facebook page, okay? Squeeze's question, what's the color of the flag?
Yep.
My question is, what country is Donald Trump president of?
And ladies and gentlemen, call this number now and you will get credit repair free for the next 30 days. But you got to call quickly with the answers to the questions asked. The number is 1-800-872-7177. That's 1-800-872-7177.
And by the way, Squeeze, I'm sorry to interrupt you, okay? But if Marcia on my Facebook page at Law Office of Spar and Bernstein calls USA Credit for her free credit for 30 days, her answer is Donald Trump is the president of North Korea. She deserves, I'm sure she has good credit, but if she has bad credit, she's out of luck, because that is not the correct answer, Marcia.
Oh, man. 1-800-USA-7177. Get your credit repaired for free for the next 30 days. You're getting 30 days of free credit repair. But you got to call now. You only have 30 minutes. So call 1-800-872-7177. If you've been turned down and told to walk it off, you can now call USA Credit Repair, 1-800-872-7177, and they'll take very good care of you.
All right, so let's get some questions done.
Yeah, let's get some.
And then we're going to go to... We're going to go
back to Kim.
Go to Kim. This person's been waiting 25 minutes for a question. I'm not sure who this is.
Let's get to that person.
But let's get to this person. Hello?
Hello.
Hi, what is your name?
My name is Jay. I don't want to give up my name.
Jane.
Jane. Yeah.
Which
Jay.
is J.
J as in Jack?
J as in Jack.
J as in Jack.
Right. Okay, J as in Jack. What is your question?
I have a question. What if, sometimes you have fake people out there, and
like
they're
J
very
as
good
in
at
Jack.
pretending.
Right?
Yes, Brad.
I'm only
yes,
kidding.
Brad.
Go ahead, Jay.
All right.
You have fake people. People are not genuine.
Right.
And I want to ask a question. What if the person just got their green card and you just had it? You had enough and you want to send them back home? Or don't worry with anything. Can I do something about it?
No. Once the person gets a green card, you're not the only people who can send you home. Once the person gets a green card is the U.S. government. Okay, you're not the U.S. government, so you can't send them home.
I know.
So unfortunately, if you feel, or whether it's you or somebody else feels that you got kind of like duped or dipped or whatever the word may be, that this person wasn't really true with his feelings or her feelings towards you, and you discovered it after they got their green card. Unfortunately, there's nothing you can do other than learn from your mistakes and move on, and hopefully it doesn't happen again. But you can't do anything in terms of you can't do anything in terms of
in 2 years' time. Do I still have to go in with them?
No, they will get a divorce from you, or you'll get a divorce from them, and it's up to them. It's their obligation to prove it was a real marriage.
Okay.
All right.
Sorry about that, Jay.
And now I will say this. It is very difficult to prove it's a real marriage if you literally start a divorce the day after you get a green card. Because how are you going to prove that it was, to immigration? So I'm giving you a little hint. The quicker you start a divorce, the harder it's going to be for that person to prove it's a real marriage.
If not, you just have to walk it off, Jay.
All right. And by the way, we have divorce attorneys here, so hold on 1 second.
Hold on 1 second.
All right.
All right. 1-800-LAWLINK.
All right,
Brad and Squeeze Show.
Let's go to Carlton, the Bronx. He's also waiting 30 minutes, and then we'll go to Kim. In our social media room.
BX, lean back. What's up, Carlton?
Yeah, morning. Top of the morning.
Sorry about the way. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. No problem with that, man. Love the show. Quick question. I have a family member, and he has a green card, but he needs to get citizenship. but he have a problem. He's unable to read. How he can get around?
How long has he been a green card holder?
I would say we're over almost 10 years.
Almost 10 years. How old is he?
Say that again, you broke.
How old is he?
He is in his 50s.
Okay. So either one of two things. He can go to a doctor, and the doctor, he's going to spend several $1,000s going to a doctor who's going to run medical tests on him. Not just have a meeting with him, but literally run scientific medical tests on him. And the doctor has to come back and say that he is mentally not able to read because of a mental incapacity.
Right.
Or he can wait till he's 55 and been a green card holder for more than 15 years, and then he doesn't have to read English. Those are his choices.
Okay, glad to know that. All right. So I'll pass on the information.
Okay. All right.
On the show,
Thank you very
Thanks
much.
a lot for listening, man. All right.
All right.
All right. Once again, folks, 93.5 at David Squeezanik, his Facebook page, Brad H. Bernstein, Law Offices of Spawn Bernstein. We are the Brad and Squeeze Show. Check us out 9 a.m. noontime each and every single weekday. Do remember the number you're calling, 1-800-529-5465, happens to be the number for the law firm of Spar and Bernstein, a full-service law firm, and they're open 6 days a week. I like
6 days.
I like saying that.
6 days a week. One day it will be 7 days, but then I will not have any rest ever.
Yep. The Bible said you should rest.
I should rest. That's why I do it 6 days.
At least one day rest.
That's why I do it.
Yep. Rest. Okay.
All right, let's see where Kim is in our social media room.
Let's get back to
known
Kim,
as
the birthday girl.
Social media guru, but today, birthday media guru,
Cappuccino.
the BMG.
No, cappuccino more.
Cappuccino mocha.
Cappuccino more.
Yeah.
That's also probably the best cappuccino I've ever had.
If you had a rap name, what would your rap name involve cappuccino in it? No, that would not work out very well for you.
No.
Or smoothie.
No. Of all the rap names I have pitched to myself.
Yeah.
Cappuccino Kim has never been one of them.
Cappuccino Kim. That doesn't sound like you'd be selling many records there.
No. Nobody wants to listen to Cappuccino Kim. That is the most basic rap name.
Yeah.
Cappuccino more.
My 14-year-old daughter said her rap name would be Metro Smoothie.
Metro Smoothie.
All right, so I said, does your name involve a drink? And she's like, yes.
Cappuccino.
Take a Jamba Juice all the time.
Yeah, exactly. All right. So let's go.
All right, it's the RFQ segment, ladies and gentlemen. Rapid fire questions. All right, let's get into RFQ. And what do you got for us?
Ashraf on Facebook would like to know, I'm 20 years old. My dad is a green card holder who filed for me about a year ago. I don't know how long I need to wait for my green card.
Well, it depends when you turn 21, because when you turn 21, you're going to wait about 7 years versus, hopefully the priority dates reach and you just turned 20 and you're not going to turn 21 very shortly. We would need to see that I-130 and see what we can do. Hopefully your dad can become a citizen before you're 21.
Yeah.
And then we also want to know, how did Dad become a green card holder? Maybe we can include him in that case. Dad doesn't have to refile. It's a lot we don't know from Ashraf.
So make sure you reach out to Spar and Bernstein, 1-800-529-5465. That's the office number. Call that number. Book your appointment now to see Brad or the other attorneys. Kim.
Marky would like to know, my priority date is February 21st in Miami, Florida. How much longer should I wait for an interview?
I guess for an adjustment in February, you should be getting it very shortly. All right, I would assume in the next 30, 60, 90 days at the most. Certainly before February of 2018.
Okay.
Mrs. Stephanie on Facebook would like to know, my husband failed his medical. What is the next step?
If you failed your medical, that means you have some sort of communicable disease. Take a pill, get treated, figure out what the problem is, get treated, fix it, or sometimes it's tuberculosis as well.
Could it be?
It could be anything. Get treated and then go back and take the medical again.
Rishi on Facebook would like to know, I applied for asylum in May of 2017, but I haven't gotten any receipt. Can I still apply for my EAD?
You need a receipt, so we got to make sure that they accepted your case. So call us first, and we got to look into it.
Call the law firm, 1-800-529-5465. Book that consultation, speak with them, and see what's going on.
Simone would like to know, my friend's daughter filed for him. He has 3 minors in Jamaica under 17 years old. How quick can he file? Or what's the easiest way to file for them to come to the U.S.?
What do you mean the friend filed? Is this a marriage case?
No, my friend's daughter filed for him. So the daughter filed for the dad.
Oh, okay.
And the
dad comes to America. Dad has to turn around and file for the 3 underage children, and it's about 2 years.
Okay. And last question of the day. Oh, no, we got one more snuck in there.
All right, hurry up, 'cause we
Shanice
got
would
a
like
minute.
to know,
Yeah.
I'm married to a green card holder, and we have a son that's a U.S. citizen. I'm a Jamaican citizen that is in the U.S. on a visa. Can I file for a change of status?
If your son's over 21, yes.
And Princess would like to know, do you guys handle divorce cases for people in Pennsylvania?
No, only New York and Connecticut.
Okay.
Squeeze.
That's it.
Thanks for the RFQs, and we'll
Thank you.
catch up
Happy
with you again.
birthday.
Happy super birthday to you, Kim.
Thank you.
Burley Moore. Happy birthday to you. I don't know what she's gonna be doing.
All right,
tonight.
so it's Kim's birthday. It's National Cappuccino Day. The other day was National not Taco Day. It was National Nachos Day.
Nachos.
Right. Tomorrow, Squeeze. It's going to be a day for you. We're going to figure out what your day is that we're celebrating for you tomorrow. It's not your birthday.
For me?
Yes.
No one listens to me, so it doesn't matter.
Nobody listens to Squeeze Day. We will be celebrating tomorrow. In the meantime, we'll be back at 12. Thanks for watching.
Thanks so much for joining us. The proceeding was informational only and not specific legal advice. Consult an attorney about your individual situation. Prior results do not guarantee a similar outcome in the future. To make an appointment with the Spar & Bernstein Law Firm located at 225 Broadway in New York City, call 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. Easily remembered, 1-800-LAWLINK. That's 1-800-LAWLINK. Once again, make a call to 1-800-529-5465. And of course, link up with the law offices of Spar & Bernstein located at 225 Broadway on the 5th floor. If I were you out there, make the call, make the link, make the connection, make it Spar & Bernstein. 1-800-LAWLINK. That's 1-800-529-5465.